my channel, and today I'm coming at you guys with a DIY organization video for back to school. So I don't know about you guys, but I try my best to stay organized, but to be honest, it can get pretty hard sometimes. So I thought I would make this video for you guys to help you not only DIY your life, but also just organize it and keep it nice and tidy for back to school season. I don't really feel like rambling on, so if you guys like this video, just be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. Alright guys, so the first DIY we're going to start out with is this DIY planner notebook. I am going to start by taking this paper that I picked up at the craft store that's already the perfect size for a mini notebook, but you could totally use normal size paper if you'd like. And I'm just hole punching holes into the paper so that I'm able to take some thin ribbon after and feed it through just like so. So basically, the ribbon is just binding the whole notebook together, so I'm just putting it through all the holes, tying a double knot onto each ribbon, and then cutting off the excess. Once that's done, you're just going to decorate the front however you'd like. I found this really cute sticker at the craft store that says The Good Life, so it reminded me of the Kanye song. So I wrote Welcome to the Good Life, put the little sticker on, and then I also wrote belongs to and my name. And then the last thing is just to top off the cover with some more decorations if you'd like, but feel free to decorate yours however you'd like. And now that the cover is done, all you have to do is just open up your book and you can fill it with whatever you'd like. You can make it a goal list for the year, you can use it as a diet journal, a planner, and basically anything that you want to write in there, just like a little notebook to keep notes, but it keeps you nice and organized and it's also adorable. Moving on, this is a DIY that I've wanted to do for so long, you guys. I don't know about you, but growing up, I would read through the PB Teen catalogs and things like that, and they had these adorable things, but they were so expensive, and I knew I could make it for so much cheaper. So I first started by taking some really cute blue chalkboard paint and just painting these wooden square pieces with 2 coats and then letting them dry completely. So once they fully dried, I attached them to my wall along with 2 cork squares that I found at the craft store that were the exact same size, and you can make this wall as big as you'd like. You could like put tons more if you want, but I just kept it with a simple 4. Then all that's left to do is just attach whatever you want to the cork boards and then take a chalkboard marker or just some sort of chalk and write whatever you want onto the actual chalkboard. I wrote a 2017 summer bucket list, and that is it. It is super easy. It pretty much takes no time at all. It'll keep you organized, and it was less than $10. Moving on to another really easy and cheap DIY that is the perfect life hack organizer. You're just going to take these little icebreaker containers, which you can grab right at the register at like Target or the grocery store, and I'm just cutting out some cardstock that's going to fit the top perfectly. Once you have your cardstock in your little clean container, you're just going to take some hot glue and put it all over the top and then place your cardstock right on top of that. So I started by putting hot glue on the side with the smaller opening, pressing my cardstock on, opening up the container, and then gluing it actually to the top. You don't want to put glue on the outer edge because then it won't be able to open. And that is pretty much it, guys. After that, just take your headphones, wind them up, stick them in the container, and for one thing, they're organized, you're not going to lose them, and best of all, they don't get tangled. Moving on, this is one of the DIYs that I am most proud of, you guys. This is a chalkboard calendar, so I'm just starting by taking some chalkboard paint and a really big piece of wood that I got from the craft store. I think the dimensions are somewhere between 1 foot by 2 feet, and I'm just taking my paintbrush and just painting 2 nice thin coats of this chalkboard paint all over it. Then I let it dry completely and then moved on with a Sharpie, and I used a piece of paper as my ruler, but if you have a ruler, be sure to use that, and I just wrote out a spot for the date and basically outlined the entire box for the calendar. I used my phone to make sure I had all 7 days nice and even, and then used the paper again as a ruler. And of course, with the calendar, you need to put the different days on there and like little spots for notes and things like that. So then all that was left to do was just take my chalk marker and fill in my calendar for the week. So I made sure to put everything in there that I needed to get done and needed to do, along with some notes, and that is it. I put my calendar on my wall in my bedroom, so every morning I wake up and look at it and make sure to get everything done. And you're out of here. So next up, we have something that I would do all the time back in school. These are notebook labels, and if you guys watched my last DIY video, then you know how I made these notebooks. So I started by just taking some cardstock, cutting out a circle the size of a bowl that I just cut from IKEA. That's just like my normal cereal bowl. And then I'm just taking these little glitter letters that I got from the craft store and just pressing them on top just to label which subject each notebook is for. I swear to you, this will keep you so much more organized. I can't tell you how many times back in school that I would grab the wrong notebook for class class, and if I had this, it would just help me out a little bit more. So that's why I started doing this back in class, and I just glued them to the front of my notebooks, and that is it. They're super easy. They take like 2 minutes, and they are adorable. Moving on, I have an awesome life hack to help you guys store your books and magazines. So you're gonna start by taking a cereal box and cutting off all the tops. Then take a Sharpie and draw a diagonal line going down from corner till the middle of the box, and then cut that part out. Also, pro tip, be sure to make the lines as smooth as you can. I was working with some pretty crappy scissors, so that's why mine kind of sucked. Then take some contact paper, which is basically just pre-made sticky paper. I am using this white marble kind that I got from Amazon, and I'm just sticking it directly onto the box, and you kind of just maneuver the paper around until it covers all the edges, and you try to make it as smooth as possible. I will say, it's not the easiest thing, especially if you're not good at wrapping presents, just like me, but you kind of just keep maneuvering it and keep covering it, and eventually it will look awesome. So once your box is covered, just finish off by taking your scissors and cutting off all the extra jagged edges, and then that is it. Just fill up your box with any magazines or books you have that you want to keep nice and organized, and you are good to go. And for my last DIY, this is a tip that I do all the time, and that's by just taking one of these boxes. I get them at the craft store. They're always like 50 or 60% off. They're super cheap, and you guys know with DIYs come a lot of different supplies and just things, and they can get just kind of crazy sometimes. So by having a nice little box that you can keep everything nice and stored, it just makes your life so much easier. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Get ready for a ton more back to school videos coming very, very soon, and I will see you guys next time.